3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacob, and today I shall be showing you how to make a monster truck in Minecraft. So, let's get on with it. Okay, so first up I'm starting with the wheels, with a 2x2 starting area, and then going up by 2 blocks diagonally, as you can see here, and on the other side as well. Right, now then I decided to make another 2x2 area, and then on the top as well, and round it off like that. That's the finished outline, and now I'm starting to fill in the wheel with the wool, so it's a bit thicker, and I'm leaving a 2x2 gap in the middle for the axis. So I'm building the axis now, and trying out some options. Wasn't happy with that, so I was looking for stuff, didn't find any, so I continue the axis outwards towards the other wheel, and then I'm sculpting the axis a bit on the bottom side there, leaving support struts and making it look nicer. So now I'm going with the other wheel, same as the first one, but I'm building it differently, building it around the axis, and then just thickening it outwards like that. That looks pretty good. So I decide to go ahead and make the suspension. Well, I wasn't sure what to use here, so I decided to go with cobwebs in the beginning, but as you will see later, I changed that because I wasn't happy. I've got some nether fence there as a part of the suspension. As you can see, I changed the cobwebs with the iron fences. Now this is basically the completed front suspension, and now I'm trying to start on the body of the car. So this is quite good, so I'm going backwards here towards the back suspension, and then I'm roughly calculating the wheel placement. It looks pretty good, so I decided to go with it, making the rear wheels just like the first one, very simple, filling in and leaving the gap for the axis, building the axis here, and also sculpting it a bit, just like the first one. And then there comes the fourth wheel, same as the second wheel, building it around the axis, and then making it thicker and changing the time to day, and then I continue on the wheel, finish it, and that's it. That's all the 4 wheels there finished. Now I have to build the rear suspension, also using iron fences, just like on the front, changing the position of the nether fences a bit to make it a bit different. And that's it. That's the whole suspension done. Now I'm building the struts, the support struts, which are needed to support both the axis on the front and on the back as well. On the front they're a bit closer together, and on the back they're a bit further apart, because on the back there is also the drive shaft from the motor to the rear wheels, so you need a bit more space there. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm making a hole there for the drive shaft, as I said before. So the engine's gonna be on top of that, and it's gonna drive the rear wheels. Okay, so I'm starting here on the bonnet of the car. Didn't quite like that, so I decided to make it a bit different. And building the sides of the car all the way to the back, where is a big kind of area for the engine. Continuing on the bonnet there, and just taking a closer look. I'm thinking of building the windscreen now, taking out the glass, and started on the windscreen. As you will see, I will change this design multiple times during this build. So this was the first kind of version, which I didn't like because it was too high, so I decided to break it later, break the top off, as you can see, like that. Alright, so this is I'm just building the sides up a bit, and changing the windscreen once again. So this is the second version of the windscreen, much better than the first one, I think. And looks pretty good. Now I'm building the roof of the car, but it didn't look very good because it was too tall, so I changed that later. I decided to make the car a bit thicker, so a bit wider on the sides. I think that looks pretty good, but I had to change the cabin once I was happy with the design. Now changing the roof, adding stone slabs instead of full blocks made a big difference, and then building it backwards to add some more space, and then wasn't quite happy with that, so I went with the inside layer, set the time today, and now I'm gonna make a little area for the engine, as I said before. I'm gonna put down some pistons later. I was kinda checking out the anvils, wasn't happy with the look, so I went with the old pistons. Of course, quite a lot of stuff going on there, and finally I decided on a shape. So there's the framework, and then pistons on the bottom of that on both sides, and then put making the walls of the engine. Now that is the crankshaft, or the engine shaft that goes to the wheels. I was still building the engine there, just filling it up, making it a bit nicer. Decided to put some stone slabs on top. I think it looks pretty good. Now those are the exhaust pipes. Adding some cobwebs for the smoke effect. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so that is the back done, and adding some stained glass there. Making the cabin wider, as I said before, and then same on the other side, of course. It wasn't quite symmetrical, so I had to change it a bit. So there it is. Added some pillars, and that's pretty much it. Now I just needed to add some lights to the front to make it look proper. So I put down some quartz slabs, which will make it a light, like a forward light. Added some levers, flipped them on, and the lights are working. Now I'm building the light thingy on the top of the roof, like the light holder, the reflector holder. So I'm gonna put some more lights on top of this, 3 to be exact, like that, and then adding some levers, and that looks pretty good. Okay, so that was pretty okay. I decided to add some more lights because those weren't enough, so some more in the front, and also you'll see later some more in the back. I also, what I did was I thickened the tires for 1 block, so they're now 3 blocks thick, and I've added some light to the back as well, to make it a bit more lit. So that is pretty much the monster truck done. You can see that daylight here as well. I think it looks pretty good. So if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel. So until next time, bye!